War doesn't pause for politics, but politicians love to pause when it's time to take a stand. I saw the headlines, I saw the video. Two men sitting across a room, one with war in his eyes, the other with a smirk, leaning back like it's all a game. Trump called it a gamble. A gamble? Try telling that to the kid who sleeps to the sound of air raids, to the mother who buries her son before he turns 18. Try calling it a gamble when death knocks, but doesn't ask for permission. War doesn't pause for politics, but leaders do, and when they pause, people die. Zelenskyy walked in asking for help, not for himself, but for the ones who don't have a stage to speak on. And what did he get? Cold stares, shrugged shoulders, a room full of powerful men who suddenly forgot what power is for. J.D. Vance called him disrespectful. Disrespectful? For fighting for his people? For asking for what was promised? For refusing to bow to someone who plays tough, but has never stepped foot on a battlefield. War doesn't pause for politics, but politics loves to pause when the war isn't theirs to fight. Trump sat there like he was watching a movie he wasn't interested in, like he was waiting for the credits to roll, like history wouldn't remember this moment, like the world wasn't watching, like lives weren't hanging on a sentence. And then, nothing. No deal, no promise, no handshake, just headlines that said it all. Another door slammed in Ukraine's face, another excuse wrapped in a press statement. War doesn't pause for politics, but politics moves like a broken clock when the stakes aren't theirs. And across the ocean, a man in Moscow pours himself a drink, smirks at the news, and sleeps peacefully, knowing that hesitation kills faster than bombs. Meanwhile, in Kyiv, a father teaches his daughter how to run to a shelter if attacked. A mother grips her phone, praying for a message that won't come. A soldier reloads his gun, not knowing if the next bullet will be his last. And here we are, watching, tweeting, posting, talking about strategy, diplomacy, funding, like war is just another debate, like war is a business deal, like war is anything but what it is, life and death. War doesn't pause for politics, but we do. And that's the problem. Europe stood up for Ukraine. The UK embraced Zelenskyy. Even the ones across the world saw what America refused to see. That silence is an answer. That inaction is a choice. That history repeats itself when we pretend it won't. So now the question isn't what happened in that room. The question is, what happens next? What will the world do? What will we do? Because one thing is clear. War doesn't pause for politics, but politics sure as hell pauses when it matters most.